Hey guys!
Hey!
How's it going? Today we're gonna do the game room tour.
Finally, after 3 years.
3 years we lived in this place and
4 pets later.
4 pets later. And how many revisions of the game room have we done?
Many.
So many. So we're here and we're gonna do it. So buckle up. It's gonna be a big one. Hey guys, so here we go. We're gonna start in one section. Aaron's the camera person today, so thank you, Aaron. Door's shut, dogs are in here. It's gonna be a little toasty, so if you see me doing this, it's because she's hot. So, first off, we're gonna go with the multimedia thing. So we got a bunch of autographs. We're just gonna get into those first. This one is a gift from a friend of mine. I work with him. His name's Andrew. I got it 4 or 5 years ago, I think it was. It says, "Hello, Chris. Sailor love and blessings your way. Shug Reenie." So, Sugarland Beard, that's her name, I know, is the voice actress for Minnie Moon?
Yes.
Minnie Moon. And she used to be a host on YTV. And I was a big fan of YTV growing up, and I couldn't go to a convention. My friend Andrew did, and he's like, "Hey, you know who would like this? My friend Chris." So what do? You got me that. Young Bucks, Adam Cole, Kenny Omega. I got that from their Young Bucks site when Adam wasn't dead. And if you guys watched Being the Elite, you know what that's about. He's not actually dead. Frankie Kazarian signed that. I didn't meet him personally, but I got it bought. This is a gift from Chad. We both put our names in for like a draw, see if we can get, well, I did first, and I was like, "Oh, I need this autograph," and then Chad's like, "Oh, I'll do it just for my buddy," and he won, and he sent it to me. So, just today, Frank. This is Steve Cardenas. Aaron and I met him in Saskatoon. He's the Red Ranger from season 2 of Power Rangers. Chris Hero. I didn't meet Chris Hero. Didn't meet Finn, or Prince Devitt, Finn Balor. I met Jake. He didn't personalize it because he got so many autographs. He just put like Jake the Snake. And then I bought that at a show I went to, a WWE show. Got an AJ Styles thing. So, the boring stuff's out of the way. Here's the meat and potatoes. We'll start, I guess, up here. I got a Money in the Bank briefcase from the same show I got the AJ Styles autograph from. These are actually my sister's, but she gifted them to me. They're original 1996, I think it is. 1997? I'm not prepared. 1998. Wow. Okay. But they're the original stuff plushies from South Park, and she's had them forever. Everything is, they're almost perfect except for Stan. His eyes are a little cloudy, but yeah, got that. Chris Jericho up here. We got CM Punk, Macho Man, Rowdy Piper, a midget Rowdy Piper. Just like the Mount Rushmore for me of wrestling. Like, that would be right there. But you guys may argue the fact. Another gift from my sister is a little Yoda. We got Toad, Yoshi. You got Teddy from Persona. Here is one of my favorite things, but I can never display it. Aaron made this Excalibur from Soul Eater. Just doesn't have like his clothes and stuff, but she made this by hand. It's a little hairy from the dogs, but I love them. Here's some of my VHS collection. I also have some in the closet, but we'll talk about these ones first. Just really quick. We got special edition Star Wars. We got some Reboot over here. What else we got? We got this. My friend Nate gave this to me, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Evil Dead 2, which I freaking love. Bunch of old school WWE, WWF videos. My favorite WrestleMania of all time. My Oma bought this for me when I was a kid. WrestleMania 17. I love it to pieces. I usually watch it once a year. I love it. We got some Mighty Morphin. We got Ferris Bueller, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. A movie that I want to talk about in another video, but The Returner. Not many people know about this. It's like is it Korean or is it Japanese? I don't know. But it's really cool. It looks like The Matrix, but it's not. It's so much better. But I absolutely love this. Bought it at a video store that was going out of business. What else is some cool things? My Godzilla collection. As you know, I'm a big tokusatsu guy, so I got some Godzillas. The original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. I love that. This is like beat to hell. Lion King, Pokemon, Beast Wars, which is awesome. Love Beast Wars. I'm more of the Beast Wars guy. Aaron's more of the G1 Transformers.
Yep.
But we still get along. We don't fight. I'm going to go down to a knee and show you off some PlayStation stuff. So we got some PS2 here and some PS3. My collection's not huge, but I got some really good gems. Like we got Steam-bought Chronicles on the PS2. It's from Atlas. It's so good. You could be a good guy or a bad guy, but just look at this dude. Does this guy look like a bad guy? No, you gotta be a good guy. And the name like Vanille, his name. He's like, oh, that's a good guy. Dragon Quest 8. What else? We got some good stuff. We got Rowan here. Oh, special anniversary edition PS4 controller. It's the 20th anniversary. Got that. What else can we show you? Just a whole bunch of stuff. If you guys ever want to have me go through my PlayStation collection more, just give me a shout. Actually, you know what? I'm going to tell you about these. I got these collections here. The Metal Gear Solid collection, Devil May Cry, and the Namco Classic collection. I got those at a place called Northmart. It's not here anymore. But they were expensive as all hell. It was my old Discman. Aaron and I used to fight over this.
Yeah, we did.
But yeah, so it has like all the good Metal Gears in here. And it cost me like 100 some bucks. Actually, all of these. Aaron, was this yours or was this mine?
We bought that together.
We bought it together.
It was like the first game we ever bought together.
Yeah. So I never played really Devil May Cry before I met Aaron. Like I played a little bit of it and I was like, whatever. And then Aaron was asking me when we first started dating. She goes, "Do you like video games?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do." "Oh, did you ever play Devil May Cry?" And I'm like, Devil May Cry. And then I'm like, oh my god, Devil May Cry. Like, it's so good. I love it so much. We played through them all. Aaron showed me the love of 2 for her. Not so much as a fan, but she loved it. The Namco Classic Fighting Collection comes with Tekken Tag Tournament, Soul Calibur 2, and Tekken 4. So some really good 3D fighters. Really, really fun. Okay, we've got some beautiful Joe in here. I love that game. It's really good. Shadow of the Colossus. If you want to know me, hey, look. Those are the games I like. Tony Hawk Underground. Okay. What do we got here? This was a gift from a friend that was moving. It's kind of beat up, but it's Devil Summoner 2 Special Edition. It is all gray and yellow and ugly on top, but it's mint inside. And I always thought it was kind of cool to keep it on display. Never played it. Game could be garbage, who knows? We got some Magnavox Odyssey games. This gift from my uncle. These are his actual collection that he grew up with. We got some Wii games. Got The Last Story, Kirby Dream Collection, Super Mario All-Stars Collection. Whole bunch of good stuff like Miramasa the Demon Blade. Yeah. And then down here we got some Xbox games. And then Xbox 360. And some really good stuff like Lollipop Chainsaw, Robot's Butt. We got Catherine, which is amazing. And then we got Blue Dragon, which I'm a big Akira Toriyama fan, and this was his, I guess, love story to Dragon Quest on the 360. Yeah, got some Dreamcast collection here, Tales of Vesperia, Mass Effect. Got the special edition of Mass Effect 2 here. Yeah, there's that section there. I'm getting old because my knee hurts. Here is like a little Power Rangers Super Sentai collection, I guess. As you know, I'm a huge fan of that. So I'm just gonna go into it really quick. We got some Tommy stuff here with a little bit of Jason, but this guy here was super expensive. I got 2 different Dragon Zords. This was the remake of the Legacy collection. And this one's the Soul of Chikogan Dragon Zord, and that was expensive as all heck. I opened it a little bit just to take pictures of it, and I put it back in the box because it's hella expensive. What else should we go for here? Legacy Morpher. We got a bunch of morphers here. We got the Gokaiger Morpher, which is pretty cool. It's like a cell phone. You take one of these guys, plug her in. I don't think it has any batteries left. Bought this Atari XE video game system and played it once. I don't know why we still have it, but what you gonna do? Over here is my little computer shop, I guess. Why did I say shop? Computer area where I just watch videos and edit. For all the editing I actually do, I don't do much. This keyboard is a Apple Mac keyboard from like an old computer, and yeah, it's all yellow and stuff. But yeah, what else we got here? We got this cool poster collection. We have to find some frames for it, but we will get to that sooner or later. We'll actually go through this guy right here. So we got some PS Vita games down here. We got some PSP games. And a new type anime magazine. But yeah, that's my small little PlayStation handheld collection. It's very small. But it's got some good stuff. Like Persona 4 Golden, which is fantastic. Okay. We will go to this area. Okay, so we're gonna get to all my anime stuff, all my Japanese tokusatsu. This is just one big Japanese and wrestling shelf. We just recently got these. Thank you, Erin, for making them. She's the one that builds the shelves. Usually it's like the guy's job, I guess, but every time we do it, I'm like, oh, I'm so mad. But she's just so cool, calm, and collected, and she does these all by herself. So, thank you, Erin.
You're welcome.
So we'll start on the top. We got some Kamen Rider SH figure arts. Whole bunch of cool stuff, like the first Kamen Rider, that's right there. And that's what he looks like in suit. And then we got Kamen Rider Ghost, Kamen Rider Tiger. We have Kamen Rider 01, his Henshin belt, which I did a review on, or unboxing. It was pretty neat, I think. We got a Vegeta. He's pretty cool. He's one of my favorite Dragon Ball characters. Got this from Sarumaru and his channel. We got some Transformers here. This Rhinox, is something I always wanted for a very long time. My friend Nate actually bought it for me, but it was at our store, and I seen it come in. I was like, okay, I gotta buy this for myself. And then all of a sudden, poof, it was gone. And I was like, why? Why would somebody do this to me? Well, the guy who did this to me was my friend Nate, and he bought it for me. So, thanks, Nate. We got a Rat Trap here, both 30th anniversaries. It's pretty neat. We got a Tokuger mecha here, and it's huge. It's gigantic. I think that's the Korean version though, but it's pretty cool. Here we go with the Super Sentai and Power Ranger stuff. We got some series of Power Rangers. We got VR Troopers that I haven't even opened yet. Akiba Ranger, which is one of the funniest shows you'll ever watch, even if it's like it's a parody of Super Sentai. So if you want to make fun of it, watch this. Most of these are like Malaysian bootlegs though, because you can't really buy them unless it's on eBay from Malaysia. But got some of those. I got a Kamen Rider, got Kamen Rider Drive. pretty fun. Over here we got some more. These are official Super Sentai releases from Shout Factory. So here's Jew Ranger, the original Mighty Morphin, but it's not Mighty Morphin. It's Jew Ranger. Got a bunch of cool stuff there. Here is my little shelf to Gabumon and Matt. Big Digimon fans here, and he's my favorite Digimon. So we got the SH Figure Arts Metal Garurumon. Super expensive figure, gem figure of Yamato and Gabumon. I kind of want to do a review on this one day, but opening this sucker up would be just erase that because it won't matter anymore. But it's pretty cool. It's super cute, and maybe one day I'll open it. We got Dragon Ball Z, all like bunch of the movies. These guys, you can't find these anywhere anymore. Got these from Amazon and Walmart of all places. I got this one from Walmart. I think you got it for me. Aaron got this for me on Walmart. Yep. But they're the Steelbook, digitally remastered, uncut movies. So the blood, all that stuff is in here. You can't get Super Android 13 anymore in this type of version. All of it's edited, so you won't get like the nut shot and all that. Like, I'm not saying like you'll see the shot in the nut. You'll get a punch in the nuts. Pokemon, big Pokemon fans here. Down here we got some good anime, like some really good stuff. We got Akira, which is a classic, something that you have to watch no matter what. Even if you're not an anime fan, that you deserve yourself to watch that at least once. We got Ninja Scroll here. Funny story. I'll talk about this real quick. When I was a little kid, not a little kid, I was an early teen, and I was huge into Dragon Ball, I was huge into Pokemon, and my friend was like, hey, you like anime? You want to watch anime with me? And I was like, okay. So he puts on Ninja Scroll. He had the VHS for it. And it blew my fragile mind. Like, there's blood, there's guts, there's a hard R scene. But it's good. It blew my mind, but it's good. Don't recommend it highly for people who have a weak stomach, though. It's pretty graphic.
Or children.
Or yeah, don't. Okay, thanks, Aaron. Don't show your children Ninja Scroll. Please. Please don't. Karas, or Karas. Great anime. So good. I think it's just a movie. But again, it kind of goes full circle. Tokusatsu and anime. This is what, if you're a big Toku guy and anime fan, you're gonna love this series. It's fantastic. So good. So good. Down here we got Tiger Mask. That is an anime and a wrestling show, so that's pretty cool. Here's something I wanted to show you guys for a long time, but I never really did. Speaking of YTV, big YTV guy, we got Reboot and Beast Wars. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, YTV? That was an American too. What are you talking about? Well, Reboot and Beast Wars were also made by the same company called Mainframe. And yeah, it was shown on YTV all the time. And I love it so much. Love it. Beast Wars, I don't know. I think I like Reboot a little more than Beast Wars, but
that studio was Canadian based, wasn't it?
Canadian based, yeah, Mainframe. Yeah, we actually met one of the guys who was...
We have an art book.
Art book, yep. Producer on the show. He was a really nice guy. He talked to me for about 15 minutes. People were just like walking by him. He's at this little like table signing autographs for the people who were there, which not many people were there. And I was like, hey, aren't you the guy from Reboot? He's like, yes. Didn't get this sign though, because I got this after. But yeah, Mainframe is now gone, but I'm always going to keep these no matter what. And I know, it's DVD, not Blu-ray. Yeah, well, I like it. Speaking of one of Erin's likes, we got Fruits Basket.
Yes.
She loves it so much. This is the original Fruits Basket, though, where they just stopped it. Well, now they remade it, and there's, it's a new series. We haven't watched it yet, but yeah, they revamped it, renewed. And it's if you want to watch an anime that's such a feel-good story, check out Fruits Basket. High recommend from us. Yeah, even for me. Here's a high recommend. Got Samurai Pizza Cats.
Oh, yes.
Another show that I grew up watching on YTV. Well, you guys probably watched it elsewhere. But yeah, imagine going from Samurai Pizza Cats, Dragon Ball, and Pokemon to Ninja Scroll. That's something else. Cowboy Bebop, which is awesome. Gotta watch that no matter what. It's like Firefly the anime. Good. Take a knee again. Down here, we got a bunch of wrestling stuff. So we got like some PWG here. We got some Ring of Honor. Stars of Honor, that's a really good one. And we got DDT Pro that I haven't opened yet. But there's Michael Nakazawa, you might know him from AEW. And someone else you might know from AEW, Kenny Omega. This is the Golden Lovers Best Of. And I haven't opened it yet, but there's Kota Ibushi, some good stuff probably in there, I hope. It's... When I bought this, I got it from a wrestling promoter we know. His name's Danny Duggan. And so I ordered it, and I got it in the mail, and I opened it at work. And a friend of mine, Andrew, he's like, "Is that wrestling or is that gay porn?" And I was like, "A little bit of both." We got some WWE stuff here. Some good old... What do we got? We got SummerSlam, Backlash, a whole bunch of good stuff. Aaron bought me this for my birthday one year. It's a special edition of WrestleMania 23. Comes with some cool stuff in here. I'm trying to open it. Ugh. Okay. Got Rowdy Piper and Adrian Adonis. It's got a little film cell. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The only thing I don't like about this is, Donald Trump and Vince McMahon was like one of the big matches on it. But it's a steel book. It's pretty cool. I like it. I love it. Speaking of love, some of my favorite DVDs here from WWE anyway. We got The Story of Edge. It's really good. We also got another Edge one here, but I think this one was a little better. We got Breaking the Code, Chris Jericho, which is another fantastic one, but probably by far the best WWE compilation DVD, what have you. It's the CM Punk Best in the World. It's freaking awesome. It almost plays like a movie his whole life, and this is right before he quit, actually, so it's one of my favorites. And then down here we got some TNA stuff. We got TNA The Anthology. Some classic, I think 2004? Oh, 2005. But yeah, some classic stuff. You got Monty Brown, Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles. Some good stuff. What else? Oh, okay. We're gonna talk about something really funny.
Uh-oh.
Ghost stories. Now, Aaron's mom has one of the other ones, but we have the complete collection here. At first glance, you're like, okay, what is this? It's just an anime, right? Just a regular anime of kids hunting ghosts. Well,
nope.
No, this dub is insane. It's not politically correct. If you get...
It's racist.
Oh, it's so racist. It's crazy.
A kid gets called the R word.
Yeah. It's...
And there's literally a child in there that's like, every time he gets scared or somebody says something bad about him, he's like, "Aah!"
He has to cry, and there's a talking cat that's possessed.
Yeah, that hates kids.
It's something... After this video, I recommend just YouTubing Ghost Stories dub and...
Have fun.
You're gonna have fun.
We did.
We did.
We still are.
It's crazy. It's crazy. What else we got? We got Samurai 7 complete collection. We got Astro Boy. We got a Gizzy.
Oh, hello, Gizmo.
There's a little Gizmo.
Hi, Vivi.
We got very small Switch collection, but there's some good stuff in there, like Tales of Vesperia. We got Dcrediah, which I'm terrible at, so I just dropped that. Got some Famicom Dragon Quest, some NES there, my sole complete NES game. We got Super Mario 3. Go up. Oh, my knees.
We got the bongos.
Bongos, DK bongos.
Oh yeah.
We got this cool Red Queen Devil May Cry 4 sword. It's pretty heavy. It doesn't work. It's like you can't rev it, but
It'd be nice.
Still really rad. And we got this at a convention in Saskatoon, and we also got this cool print here. It's a sword. Shadow of Colossus. I'm holding a sword, so yeah. Shadow of Colossus print. The lady, I can't remember her name.
She was so nice.
She was super nice, and that's probably the nicest thing I've seen there, and I had to buy it. I had to throw it on in a frame. It's fantastic. So, next week, we will continue on this way. I know you guys are probably like, oh, I want to see it now. But I'm getting hungry, so eat something, and then we're going to continue this way with the N64 stuff and other games. So if you guys see anything here that you guys want to see a video on, give me a comment, a question, whatever you have you, and next time it's going to be a big one because we got this to go through. Okay, so that's it. Thanks, guys. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
So I decided that no, we're not waiting 3 weeks. We're going to do it now. So when I said, hey, wait till next time, this is the time. All this is going to be all in one video. So you're welcome. Here we go. N64. Okay, so a lot of people hate on it. I absolutely adore it. I adore it. Does it stand up to the other games? No. It looks like garbage. It does. It looks like garbage. But I love garbage because I'm human trash. So here's my N64 collection. I have about 249 games with the help of Chad Bailey. He's helping me complete this whole collection. Will I go through all these games? No, I'm not going to go through every single one of them because you guys probably all know the beats, right? You guys know all the good stuff. But I thought maybe just to bring you over here and show you how I have it set up. So down here we got some box stuff. Really, really cool things like, hey, look, I have the Japanese Pokemon Stadium 2. Why? I don't have an N64 that plays Japanese games, but it looks cool, right? So I have that. Also got Smash Bros, Diddy Kong Racing, Mystical Ninja, Gizmo. We got some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, 2, and 1. If it wasn't for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, I wouldn't be into the music I'm into today. Star Fox 64, fantastic game. Conker's Bad Fur Day, my wife got me this. Holy crap, it was got to be 7, 8 years ago, I think, right?
Something like that.
It was a long time, and we were having like an argument. If I could be real for a moment, we were having a little argument, and she wanted to make me feel better, so she bought me Conker's Bad Fur Day. That's the kind of wife I got. I am super, super lucky.
I'm lucky too.
Aww. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, my favorite game of all time. We got some figures up here. I got that from Nate from the Thrift Dwellers. A bunch of Dragon Ball Z guys here. You got Trunks, Goku. We got Launch, Master Roshi, SH Figure Arts. Got some TMNT stuff up here. Some old school. You got some Casey Jones behind Ace Duck. Oh no, Ace Duck. Okay, there you go. We got Waspinator. Look how cool Waspinator is. Look how cool he is. Yes. Waspinator. Waspinator. Some more Dragon Ball Z stuff. We got Fox McCloud just laying down here with Mario. Yeah. Oh, got Super Mario for the N64, signed by Charles Martinet. He was cool until I asked if I could film it, and he's like, did you pay for that? And I'm like, no. And he goes, then I can't. I was like, well, whatever. We'll go then. So, continuing on this way. Army of Darkness, Japanese poster. Why? Because I could. That's why. It's awesome. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. It's fantastic. We got my Samsung, my little Samsung TV here, where I watch all my wrestling and play most of my games. Most of my games are here, but we do have the PlayStation 4, well, Erin's PlayStation 4, in the living room. She's got the Destiny White version, and all of our games are played in the living room, mostly. I have my own PlayStation 4 that I bought from a pawn shop, and it sounds like an airplane taking off. So I got that, but it's all good. We got my GameCube here, which it's my first system I ever bought with my own money. I absolutely love this thing, and I will never ever get rid of it. Here's my Nintendo Switch with some dog hair on it. Cool little
story of our life.
Yeah, cool little Mega Man. Another little Kamen Rider. We got the Retron 5 down here, which is pretty dusty. PS2, which is also dusty. Got some dust in this place. We got the Dreamcast down here. We got Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. We have some really cool Marvel figures. We got Miles Morales. We got Spider-Man. We got a PlayStation clock. There's my PS3. I stand it up. Some people don't. And there's the Milano from Guardians of the Galaxy, which I absolutely love as well. And here's some more heavy stuff here. Heavy games. So, up here, Pokemon. As you know, we love Pokemon. We got some really cool things like original Pokemon decks that aren't even open, which we should absolutely open, Erin.
No.
We gotta do it.
No.
Yeah, we gotta.
No.
Pokemon figures, Pokemon games, Pokemon Game Boy Color that I got from Chad Bailey. I absolutely love this thing.
Beautiful.
And the case is just amazing.
Magnificent.
All the DS games, all the 3DS games, all the Pokemon, I mean. Got some GBA here in box. Some of them are kind of worse for wear, but this is my version of Friends of Mineral Town, and this is my brother's. He gave it to me. I will never delete the thing because he's way further than I am. He no-lifed that game. Yeah, my brother. he played Harvest Moon. My little brother. Then we got some like Lunar. We got Dragon Quest. More Dragon Quest. Bunch of cool stuff. My handhelds. My really ugly Game Boy here. My gray Game Boy, I was gonna say. Well, it's not really gray anymore. It's kind of yellowish. But
it's funny because you came from a non-smoking
household, yeah. So I don't know, maybe just
is that sun damage?
Oxidized? I don't know. But this was the thing I used to play Pokemon Red before I even had a Game Boy Color. People wouldn't want to trade with me because I had this thing. They're like, don't trade with Chris. He's got the old games. I'm like, aw. We got some more 3DS, more GBA. We got some, what else? Some cool things here. These cool little, they have their videos. You can see that? Yeah. But they're kind of neat. Here we have some Super Famicom games in box. Go-Go Ackman and Artanelico, I think it's called. I can't play that because it's all in Japanese, but this one you can just play because it's a platformer. This one's like a mystery dungeon game. And behind that, we have some more Super Famicom games. Go-Go Ackman 1, Dragon Ball Z. We got some Super Fire Pro Wrestling. Pretty cool stuff. Oops. Stay. Here we got my Super NES games. Some really cool stuff. First time I've ever played it this year, and I beat it. Final Fantasy 3 or 6, which is actually Final Fantasy 6, but you know, whatever. Fantastic game. Loved it. Every second of it. Then we have some, what else we got? We got Super Mario RPG. We got Chrono Trigger. Congo's Caper is probably, I'm going to say, top 5 Super Nintendo games for me. It is a sequel or a prequel, I think, to Joe and Mac. And it's really fun. You play as this little monkey boy, and yeah. Pocky and Rocky. Aaron and I played this, and it's impossible.
Oh my gosh.
Holy crap, it's so hard. It's impossible. Did we beat it?
No.
No, we didn't. Down here, we got GameCube. Love the GameCube. It's a really fun system. This is the only system I have alphabetically ordered. I did this the other day. Why? Because I was bored. KK Slider. But here's some games. We have to open these yet. We've never opened them. Resident Evil 2 still seemed packaged. And Resident Evil 0 still in the package. Don't know why. We just bought them that way. Some lady was selling them in our town here, and we bought them that way. What's another really good one? A game that I put many hours in. Let's see. Oh, Day of Reckoning 1 and 2. Some WWE games. The story is really fun on this. It's actually a continuing story. So if you play this one right after, the story continues. So that was a really fun game. We got Casey Jones mask. If you guys seen before, it's usually in the back of my videos. Sega Genesis collection, which is very small. Got some cool stuff like, well, of course, Sonic 2. You have to have that. And Rocket Knight Adventures, which is amazing. And then my very small and humble Sega Saturn collection. Most of the Sega Saturn stuff went to Chad. He has a better collection, so I thought help him with that while he helps me with my N64 stuff. But we still got some good stuff like a stall. And I only know it's a stall because it doesn't say it's a stall. That's the biggest pet peeve I have of that. And then I have like Street Fighter Alpha 1 and 2. Those are good. Over here we have my Game Gear stuff is in here. Wow, there's a lot of hair. Got this from, of all things, my assistant manager I work with. He had this and he was going to give it to his kid, but his kid didn't care for it, so he sold it to me for like $20. And there's a bunch of games in here. Hope they don't fall out because that would be very embarrassing. Yeah, so we got like, I don't even know what I got here. What the heck is this? Axe Battler. Okay. See, I don't know. Home Alone. Got Sonic. What else we got? Sonic Spinball. Is that Bart's Nightmare? No, Bart versus the Super Mutants or Space Mutants. Dragon Crystal. Got some baseball. And the Game Gear. Whoa. Is this what I want? Oh yeah. This is cool. So there's a binder full of Game Boy games. But that's not all. We got a bunch of first edition Digimon cards. They're all first editions. I've had them since I was a kid. And there's some really cool rare cards in here that I probably will never part with. But some I had doubles of them. Maybe if you twist my arm I'd sell them. But yeah, lots of first editions in there. Some comics I am going to actually send to a friend, so I'm not even going to go into those. Down here is my Pokemon card collection. I'm probably not going to even show it because they're all commons. I don't even have my first edition stuff. Got rid of those when I was a kid. My grandpa gave me this before he died. Well, actually when he died. It's the only thing I have of him. So got this. I don't know how to play. My uncle tried to teach me and I learned for a little bit, but then video games got in my way and I never looked back, which is sad, but 100% true. Final Fantasy VII Wall Scroll. I got this before I even liked Final Fantasy VII. A former co-worker of mine is like, hey, do you want this because it's taking up space? And I was like, absolutely. Now I love it even more because I love the game. It's not my favorite Final Fantasy, but before I get in here, I want you to know it is a closet and it's dirty. So
It's a nightmare.
I wouldn't say it's a nightmare. Okay, so don't judge me on this stuff, but don't judge me for this. Okay, so here we go. Don't go in that way. That's the dirty area.
That's the dirty area. Okay.
So, this, yeah, I got a bunch of wrestling figures, and lots of those were, they're old. There are a lot of old ones, but then I also got some new guys here. I haven't bought wrestling figures for a very, very long time. But those are the wrestling figures. We got some Kenner Alien toys here. My Magnavox Odyssey 2. Got some wrestling masks up there. I got Star Wars and Footloose. Hey, what you gonna do, right? It's Footloose. It's the best movie ever made, right? Star Wars. Right? I got some special edition boxes that I have no room for elsewhere. Here are our board games, which, hey, you know, we haven't played for a long time, but we've got some cool stuff.
Oh, look, there's Launch.
Oh, Lunch.
Hey, Launch.
Was she? No, she's just walking there. Whew. I was like, was she in the closet the whole time? We got Nightmare on VHS. Aaron told me to buy it, right?
Actually, Nate found it.
Nate found it. But
And then I was like, oh my gosh, I need this.
And you played it.
I played it as a kid. I don't really think it's recommended for... What's the age on there?
I don't know.
Does it say? I played it when I was like 7 or 8.
It says parental guidance recommended for persons under 15 years old.
Wow, okay, yeah. So my older cousin is like, hey, let's play this. So yeah, we played it.
We have to play it. It's for 3 to 6 players though, so can we? We'll play with the dogs. And the
Play with the
cats.
dogs and the cats.
Wow, 60-minute hi-fi VHS cassette game board, 256 cards, time, fate, chance, 36 keys, 8 nightmare cards. Holy crap, this is a lot of stuff in here.
Yes.
Star Wars Monopoly, limited edition. We got Clue, we got Nightmare Before Christmas Monopoly. We have Frustration, we have Chess, Battleship, and then we have these zombie card game, which we haven't played yet, but got all the expansions. So we got that. Got Mario Chess. This was from Eric999, or Emperor Eric, is like he wants to be called now. He went to C2E2 and got me that. What else we got?
Don't forget the game of chance when you're petting Launch.
Oh, the game of chance. Okay, I won't close it because I don't want to close your in. Okay, so we're going to continue. Okay, we're going to do the rest of the room. So, comics. Do you guys like comics? I like comics to a certain point. I'm running out of room, so I can't get any more. But I got some cool stuff. One day I will do a whole collection, like tour, I guess. But this, I'm just gonna show you the beats, I guess. I'll squeeze by here, and we got some manga. All these, not even kidding, here to here. I'm gonna say 95% Sonic the Hedgehog. When I was a kid, Sonic was like the thing, the comic for me. So, got that. I got some video game walkthroughs here. What else we got? We got some Marvel omnibuses, some Spider-Man. We have a bunch of Marvel selects that I will show in a little bit. Here we got the Final Fantasy Ultimania Archive 1, 2, and 3, spanning from Final Fantasy 1 all the way to 15. These are recommended reading. You have to have those if you're a Final Fantasy fan. Have to. I got a signed card from Kevin Owens. This was a random pack, and the wife got me that. And my first pull was Kevin Owens. And then my second pull was Dolph Ziggler. So that was pretty cool.
Mr. Ziggles.
Mr. Ziggles. What else can we go here? A cool little Spidey Bank here. Some old school Ninja Turtle cards. There's Casey Jones, my hero. Bunch of cool stuff here. Tatsu, Donnie.
Is there a card of who is it? Was it Donatello that was laughing? You can see the eyes of the person.
Oh no, no, I don't think so. But that's in the movie.
Yeah, that's so frightening.
Oh, it's scary. You'll never unsee it.
I know.
When Raph is finally waking up and Leo and Raph are bonding again, and Donnie's in the doorway with April O'Neil, and he's like, "It's a Kodak moment," and they all laugh. And he goes, "Ha ha!" and his mouth opens so wide that you can see the other person's mouth in there. It's disturbing. It's so scary.
Oh yeah, it was his mouth, not his eyes.
Not his eyes, it's his mouth. His mouth opens, he throws his head back laughing. So he's like a mouth inside of a mouth. You see the guy's teeth laughing too. You're like, as a kid, when my friend told me that, my cousin Landon told me, he's like, you gotta watch this, but pause it at this moment. I'm like, okay. And he paused it. I was so scared, I would cover my eyes when that part would go through. So I like, not anymore. I'll watch it, but
really?
Oh yeah, I was scared. It was terrifying.
No, I mean, like, do you not cover your eyes anymore? I love you.
I love you too. Vincent Valentine, ladies and gentlemen. Marvel Selects. I love the packaging. I don't want to open the figures. Plus, if I do open them, I won't have room. So we got Green Goblin, Spider-Man, Green Goblin, Anti-Venom, Venom, Daredevil. Over here we have Iron Man, Hawkeye, Gambit, Wolverine, Deadpool, and Sabretooth. Yeah. And we'll get over there. We just have a couch in the way right now. But yeah, there's some really cool figures. I absolutely enjoy collecting them. They look really cool in the boxes and look really cool on the wall for art. I'm just gonna move this couch.
With the dog on it.
Dog on it. It's okay, buddy. You can sit there. This old couch has seen better days, but it's so comfy. So next up, we have my very small but very cool PlayStation collection. If there's another system that I love as much as the N64, it's PlayStation. So we have the PS1. This is my original PS1. As you can see, it is seen better days. I've had this since release, and I always wanted a PlayStation. But my parents are always like, hey, you have this system, you can't get the other one. So I had an N64. And my dad's like, no, you can't have a PlayStation if you have an N64. It's just the way it was. We only had one system at a time. And that's why I have so many things right now, because I just couldn't do it. So we kind of bargained. I gave my N64 to my brother, and then I got the PlayStation. So I went gung-ho on PlayStation. Just nuts. Half of these are actually games I got to keep. Because I would hide them from my family. So like Digimon World here, a game I played through so many times. It's cracked here. This is my original copy. But the disc is like flawless. A little dusty, but flawless. So I got that. And actually same day, I'll show you this. Nope. Trying to get it. Come on. Seen better days as well. It's Digimon World walkthrough. I actually got this before I even had the PlayStation. My dad's like, oh, for your allowance, you can grab anything you want from Zellers, and I grabbed this. It was $17.95 back in the day. And yeah. But then when I got this, I was like, I need a PlayStation.
That was almost triple my allowance.
Really?
Yeah, I only got $5.
Oh, wow. Well, I digress. Got this, and then I was like, now I need to get a PlayStation. I know, right? Digimon was the game I wanted to get, and well, I got it. I played this, the little wheels fell off, man. Like, it's so good. Classics here, we got Final Fantasy VII, which I didn't get until way later, and I didn't get to play until last year. But this is my original copy of Final Fantasy VIII. A game I love so much. I love it. Absolutely love it. Final Fantasy IX, which is my favorite Final Fantasy. Even though I love 8, 9 is the best. But we got some really good stuff all the way down here. It's going to be hard to get through. But maybe one day I will do a video on my PlayStation 1 collection. Yeah, so I could just unplug it here. Gizzy.
Sorry.
It's okay. This little teddy bear here, some people are like, hey, why do you have a teddy bear? Well, that was mine since I was a baby. Like, my Oma gave it to me when I was a little baby.
It's from Germany.
And it's from Germany, and I will never get rid of it. And it's been in that same condition ever since.
And it will stay in that same condition.
It's like the dogs know, too. They don't want to touch it. They will just leave it alone. It's dusty as all hell down here, but there's my N64. The very same one I was talking about. That was my brother's. He gave it back to me when I started collecting, took it back, and then I had to buy it back. So now it's staying here. Here's my VHS, my Panasonic TV where I play my N64 games and watch VHS. This is a gift from a friend of mine. Greg does a lot of woodworking.
Amazing woodworking.
And he made a frame for this kiosk, or sorry, not a kiosk. You know,
cabinet?
A cabinet marquee.
Ah.
Sorry, it's the marquee. And so he got me that. Say no to drugs, say yes to pizza. Poster I had for years. Keeping that forever. We'll do a quick little scan around the room so you can see all the good stuff again one more time. And yeah, that's the room. That's the room everyone's been wondering, what does it look like? I've been having questions on Twitter. When's the room tour coming? Videos I have nothing to do about video games. When's the video game room tour coming? Well, it's here now, and it's out. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Took a little bit for me to do it. I apologize. The videos are going to take a little longer. I'm still not sure if I'm going to edit them all together, but we will see.
And just remember, if there's something you want us to do a video about specifically, send us a message.
Yep, tell us. I would really love to get into I'll probably just do it anyway. My PlayStation collection, my N64 collection. We didn't show you the bathroom. I will not show you the bathroom.
It's just a little bathroom.
It's just a little bathroom.
Really nothing special about it.
But yeah. So I'm going to let you guys go. The dog's here are a little tired. He's tired. I don't know why. He didn't do anything today. Hey, Roro?
It's hard work being a good boy.
It's hard work looking so handsome. That's what it is. Right? Right? So yeah, that's it. We're probably going to sit here on the couch and watch some wrestling. Right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that. We'll finish off with a see you later. And like again, if you guys if you want to know anything else, drop a comment, drop a question. What do you guys want to watch? That's it. Thank you guys for staying here and watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.